Hey everyone, it's Wild Josh from Geek-Cetera, and I wanted to talk about Rey's grandmother. We know who her grandfather was. Who could her grandmother be? I think I figured it out. Let's get to it.
We're going to talk about geeky things.
Woohoo! So with the information coming out in Rise of Skywalker that Rey is a Palpatine, and that her grandfather was Emperor Palpatine, and that her father was Palpatine's son, it raised a lot of questions as to who her parents were, and also who possibly was her grandmother. So we don't really see in any of the movies that Palpatine was in a relationship. So there was a lot of questions, and he had a disfigured look, so people were kind of laughing about the idea that Emperor Palpatine was actually getting busy in the background somewhere and having children. So I wanted to dive into some ideas of who her grandmother could be, and I think I figured it out. So in the original series, or the original trilogy, we do see some old men advisors with him, Simalu and Janus Grijatis and ones like that are in the background of, I believe it's Empire, maybe not as much as Empire Strikes Back as in Return of the Jedi. So there are some advisors that he has, but most of them appear to be men. Now, if we go to the prequel trilogy, in Attack of the Clones and in Return of the Jedi, we have some other advisors that were accompanying Palpatine in the background. Most notably, probably Mas Amedda. But also, there was a female that was there as well, and her name was Sly Moore. And she didn't say too much. She just kind of was a background figure, even when Anakin comes to the opera house when Palpatine is about to tell him the ballad of Plagueis, I think is what he calls it, the story of his master and what happened there. Anyways, he dismisses some of his advisors, and Sly Moore is one of those advisors that he dismisses. Now, why Sly Moore makes sense? Well, besides the fact that she was a very trusted advisor, she was one of the only people that was aware that Sheev Palpatine, Senator Sheev Palpatine, Chancellor Sheev Palpatine, was actually Darth Sidious. She was also Force Adept. If we go to the Star Wars databank, so on the Star Wars website, they have a Star Wars databank, and if you put in Sly Moore, you're going to see some information about her. It's going to tell you that she's an Umbaran, that she was a senior administrator that was always by Palpatine's side, but it also is going to tell you that she had a mysterious past and mysterious abilities. So that's kind of subjective, I guess, to your imagination as to what that means. If we go to Wikipedia, which I find to be a very thorough resource, they do their homework for the most part. There's a lot of different sources that have been pulled together to say that she is in fact Force Adept, and that she possesses some Force powers that are like force manipulation of the mind and things like that. So the fact that Rey is so powerful would kind of point to the fact that maybe she was getting Jedi traits or Sith traits, Force traits from both sides of the family, father's side and mother's side, or grandmother and grandfather. So that's possible as to why she's so powerful. I think that makes sense. The look kind of throws you off when you look at Sly Moore. She's bald. The Umbaran people are known to be pale, hairless. Actually, when in the behind the scenes, when they were creating these characters, they tried to go for a goth look. So that's the kind of look you get with someone like Sly Moore. But we don't know what Rey's mother looked like. So I mean, this is a mix. She would only be, part. So her parents would be more of her genetic makeup than her grandparents, is what I'm trying to say. but the fact that her grandfather was so powerful in the Force, and maybe her grandmother was powerful as well, less powerful because obviously Sheev Palpatine is one of the most powerful Force users that ever existed, but still, it would make quite a grandchild or Force user. So that's my theory, that Rey's grandmother is, we don't have to look any further than Sly Moore. She was around Palpatine constantly. She was entrusted with some of his deepest, darkest secrets, and I think that's the possibility there, that they are the ones that had the child that became Rey's father. So now Rey's father and his reasons for deciding to leave and go off and not be part of the Sith, that could be a different video for another time. But tell me what you think. What do you think? Does Sly Moore fit the bill as Rey's grandmother? I really think it's her. I don't know who else it would be from what we've seen anyways in canon. So I think she fits the bill for that, unless they're going to fill in the gaps sometime in the future. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you did enjoy it, and also subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future content. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.